exercise 4.4 question number 13. First is we have to factorize the given quantities x minus y whole square minus 6 x minus y plus 5. Okay, we have to factorize it. It is clear that x minus y is available in first and second term, and that is the main problem, how to reduce this in a single variable. Let's put x minus y is equals to z. Okay, then put x minus y equals to z. Means x, the subtraction of these two variables in another variable, that is z, then the given quantity will become like x minus y going to be z, then it will be z square minus 6z plus 5. Okay, this is a quadratic trinomial in z square minus 6z plus 5. Okay, now this is 5. Z square, the coefficient of z square is 1. 1 is multiplying 5, it will become 5. Now we have to split 5 into real numbers such that their product is 5 and their algebraic sum is minus 6. Then the numbers will be 5 and 1. 5 was the 5 on the 5 and minus 5 minus 1. Their product will be 5 and their algebraic sum will be minus 6. Okay, minus 5 minus 1 will be minus 6. Then this is how it will reduce. At the place of minus 6z, I am going to write minus 5z and minus z. Minus 5z and minus z plus 5. Okay, again taking z common from the first two terms, then it will become z minus 5. Again taking minus 1 common from last two terms, then it will become minus 1 and z minus 5. Okay, z minus 5 available in both terms. Again z minus 5 is a common, then z minus 5 and in another bracket z minus 1. Okay, now this is the factorization, but our question was in x and y terms. Then we have also convert the answer in x and y. Then we have to put the value of z, which is x minus 5. I'm going to put here x minus y. This is the value of z. Okay, minus 5, and again the value of z is x minus y minus 1. Okay, then this is our correct answer in x and y terms, in x and y variable. Then this is our answer. This is the factorization of the given trinomial. Okay, next one, question number 16. First is x plus 4 whole square minus 5xy minus 20y minus 6y square. Okay, here we can see clearly the first bracket is x plus 4 whole square, and the second and third term is minus 5xy and minus 20y. If we think about second and third term, if we take minus 5y as common, then here also will be x plus 4. How? Let's see it. X plus 4 whole square. I'm going to take common from second and third terms, minus 5y. Okay, minus 5y. Then here will be x plus 4. Okay, and the last term as such, that is 6y square. Okay, here is x plus 4, x plus 4. I'm going to put x plus 4. I'm going to convert x plus 4 into another variable like z. Then put x plus 4 is equals to z. Then the given quadratic will convert in z square minus 5yz minus 6y square. Okay, this is a quadratic trinomial in z, and you can also see this is a quadratic trinomial in y also, but we will consider here this is a quadratic trinomial in z. Okay, and we will solve this quadratic for z. Okay, then this is z square minus 5yz, and this is constant term. Okay, z square, the coefficient of z square is 1. If I am going to multiply 1 in constant term, then it will become minus 6y square. I am going to split minus 6y square into real numbers such that their product is minus 6y square, their product is minus 6y square, and their algebraic sum should become minus 5y. Okay, their algebraic sum should become minus 5y. Then just think about the numbers. I think the numbers should be here is y and here is y, because of y square will be, and if I write here 6, then it will become 6y into y will be 6y square, and now negative, how to become negative it, then take here negative. Okay, now it will become 6y square, negative of 6y square, and minus 6y plus y will become minus 5y. Okay, then this is our arrangement. Here is z square minus, I'm going to write here minus 5yz in the form of minus 6yz and plus yz. Okay, then here is 6yz and plus yz minus 6y square. Here is minus 6yz plus yz will become minus 5yz, and then this is correct statement. And again, taking z common from first two terms, then it will become z minus 6y. Okay, again I'm going to take common from second, third and fourth term, and here is you can take y as common, then it will become z minus 6y. Okay, from first and second term you can again take z minus 6y as common, then here is z minus 6y as common, then the remaining terms in a bracket will be z plus y. Okay, now this is the factorization of the given quantity, the given polynomial, but here is this is the answer is in form of z. Okay, but the question was in x and y, then our answer also should be in x and y. I'm going to put the value of z is x plus 4. Okay, I'm going to put here x plus 4 minus 6y, again x plus 4 and plus y. Okay, this is our answer. This is the factorization of the given quantity. Okay, next question is question number 18. Question number 18 is 2x square plus 5x, 2x square plus 5x, 2x square plus 5x, and in a bracket and another bracket 2x square plus 5x minus 19 plus 84. Okay, this is the given question, and if we put 2x square plus 5x as y, then the given quantity will convert in a quadratic trinomial, like put 2x square plus 5x is equals to y in another variable, then the given quantity, the given polynomial will convert like y and y minus 19 plus 84. Okay, again I'm going to multiply by y in a bracket, then it will become y square minus 19y plus 84. Okay, the coefficient of y square is 1. I'm going to multiply 1 in 84, then it will become 84. Splitting of 84 into real numbers such that their product should become 84 and their algebraic sum should become minus 19. I think the number is 12 and 7. Okay, 12 7 is 84 and 12 and 7 will 19. Then here is minus 12 and minus 7. Okay, their product will be 84 and their sum will be, their algebraic sum will be minus 19. Now I am going to write here y square and minus 19y in term of minus 12y and minus 7y, then it will be minus 12y and minus 7y plus 84. Okay, here is I'm going to take y as common, then here will be y minus 12. I'm going to take minus 7 as common, then here will be minus 7 and y minus 12. Again take y minus 12 as common, then it will become y minus 12 and y minus 7. Okay, this is the factorization of the given quantity, but here is the factorization is in term of y, but the given question is in term of x. Then we have to put the value of x and we will get the correct answer, like